First Watch Home Care aims to break down the barriers many seniors face when accessing in-home care services in the community. We are here to offer the best quality care to you and your loved ones. We serve the areas within and surrounding the DFW areas, such as Dallas County, Denton County, Collin County, Johnson County, Parker County, and Tarrant County. Our caregivers are thoroughly trained in senior care, first aid, and CPRC. We offer a variety of services, ranging from personal care, companionship, home care, shopping/errands, and palliative/hospice care. All of our services can be tailored to best meet your needs. Care for dementia patients. Our experienced and highly trained caregivers provide the highest quality of care to both patients and their families. Our goal is to help individuals and their loved ones live happy and fulfilling lives. First Watch Home Care approach to dementia and cognitive support is rooted in the idea that all of our clients, regardless of the severity, has the abilities to interact and connect with their surroundings. Post-surgical assistance. Recovering from home after surgery can limit you with your daily activities. Whether you are recovering from major surgery, childbirth, or plastic surgery, our compassionate caregivers can assist you to a healthy and complete recovery. As a senior care agency, we've heard this question more times than we can count, and for us, the answer is clear. However, we're aware that many of our clients who are looking around for the very first time may not be aware of all that we do as an agency. We decided to break down what differentiates us from, let's say, hiring a private caregiver yourself. Cost, including hidden costs. Hiring a private caregiver may seem like the more cost-effective option at first. However, there may be many hidden costs associated with this option. As you are hiring an employee, this officially makes you an employer. In order to ensure the safety of your employee and your loved one, you have to follow legal guidelines and may need to obtain the necessary insurances to cover any injuries, damages, theft, etc. Liability. Should your private caregiver become injured on the job, you, the employer, are personally liable for compensation, which can become costly depending on the severity of the situation. On the flip side, if you hire from a reputable home care agency, the caregiver is covered under the Workers' Safety and Insurance Board, WSIB, and professionally insured via the agency's insurance coverage, which often covers a multitude of situations besides injury. Screening and training. Reputable home care agencies also have an extensive screening process in place to ensure they hire the best possible staff. Agencies will take responsibility for the interview processes, reference checks, criminal record checks, and verify that staff hold valid certifications such as PSW and first aid certificates. Many agencies will also provide in-home training to ensure their staff are as prepared to handle any situation. Trust. While we're not saying hiring a private caregiver is always a terrible idea, it typically only makes sense if you have some sort of existing relationship with the individual. It's someone you can trust and rely on to provide only the best care to your loved one. These days, it's a sad reality that having a stranger take care of your elderly loved one opens up the possibility for financial exploitation or even physical abuse. Imagine leaving your loved one in the care of someone who hasn't had the necessary background checks completed and has little to no supervision by you while taking care of your loved one. The thought definitely makes us a little uneasy. Finding a replacement. One final note. If you are unhappy with the quality of care at any time, you can easily request a replacement caregiver with the agency and a new caregiver will be appointed to you. Alternatively, if you are unhappy with the caregiver you hired privately, you'll have to start the entire process of advertising, interviewing, hiring, and registering the employee all over again. Oftentimes, home care agencies already have experienced and qualified caregivers ready to go. This also comes in handy if your primary caregiver falls ill, needs to take time off, and cannot attend to your loved one. Frankly, everyone catches a cold at some point and needs time off to recover. In situations like these, finding a replacement for your private caregiver can become difficult if you're doing it on your own and on short notice. The takeaway message is this. We know there's a lot to consider when hiring a professional caregiver to assist yourself or a loved one, so you should know your options. This way, you can make an informed decision that best suits your needs. As always, feel free to reach out with any questions and we'd be happy to help you. Thank you for watching and listening.
As people age, their dexterity and mobility naturally decline. This can make completing everyday tasks challenging, including things like meal preparation and feeding, bathing, grooming and dressing. In some cases, you may take on all of these tasks as the caregiver.